Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
On GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Monday, November 25th, 2024 edition of the show. Today on the show, man, oh man, do we have a huge week ahead. It's a busy weekend. We got 10 things from the weekend, and we will look ahead to the week that is in front of us. A bunch of Grizzlies home games. The Tigers are in Maui. Massive football slate, and we got Thanksgiving week. Let's do it. Turn it up. Yeah. I hope everybody's having a good day. All right. Ton of stuff to get to on the show today, as it was a great weekend. I said going all last week, I said you look at all these college football games, and there's going to be a tension that a lot of these top teams have. And you're just looking at the lines of all those games, and you figured there was going to be a slew of upsets, and indeed there were a slew of upsets. Some of them were easy to see coming. Some of them were not easy to see coming at all. We will get to all of those. Grizzlies had an unbelievable weekend. Just a one-off in Chicago, but a one-off that made quite the impression and had quite the performances, so we'll get to that. Can't wait to talk about the NFL weekend. Great weekend for sure. Lot of exciting action. First time I've gotten to come in here a winner in a month and a half. So we will get to everything that took place over the weekend. And Memphis and their undefeated record in basketball is on the line as they play against Connecticut, a monster game. One of the biggest college basketball games I can remember in a long, long time for the University of Memphis. They are playing against UConn in the Maui Invitational. That game is going to be at 1:30 today. Before I get to everything, I'll welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senor Sack, John Backpull, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Net Carb, John Lance. He's John Allen.
Oh, God. I am not.
Hello, John.
I am not.
What?
No, I'm not at all.
You didn't get a Brandon Allen jersey?
No, it was a great college football weekend
you
for me.
haven't ordered from Fanatics?
It's unbelievable that you would lose a game, the worst you've ever lost a game in a series with a team, by starting a quarterback who had not played in an NFL, who's not started an NFL game in 3 years. Amazing.
Oh.
Amazing.
Wow. 3 years ago. Do you remember that?
Remember that last Brandon Allen start?
Yep,
No,
I do.
Yeah.
I think 3 years ago, Christian McCaffrey was still fast, too.
Yeah.
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe. The reporter, the photographer, he sure is. He's Walker 93.
How you doing, man? I was gonna scream mustard into the mic, but I really ain't got the lungs to really talk.
Mustard!
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 There you go. But no, how y'all feeling, man? I'm feeling good. I was gonna wear my Colorado hoodie today, but I couldn't find it. But I'll wear it maybe tomorrow for you. Just to remind you.
You wanted to feel like a winner.
You can't find it because you threw it out after their disastrous year last season.
Nah, bro, I got in the tuck for y'all. I'm gonna pull it out for you. I'm gonna pull it out.
He intentionally did not wear that.
Nah, there's no intention. I got the Colorado Rockies hat on. Look at the hat. We still repping Colorado today. You know what I'm saying? Let's Buffs. But with the hat.
It's not a Colorado Buffaloes hat.
You got a Denver Broncos wristband on or something too?
I got my Denver Broncos draw. I got my Colorado Avalanche draws on.
You got some Jokic PSD underwear on. All right, let's get to 10 things.
I love 10 things.
No, you don't.
I really don't.
You won't today. You won't today. Number one, Grizzlies win. Grizzlies win. So they only played one game over the weekend, but it was against the Chicago Bulls. Revenge was on their minds. As I texted you guys in the second quarter of that game, and I said, I can't believe they dropped the game to this rat team.
Yeah, they suck.
Boy, oh boy.
Zach LaVine's the only one that's worth the damn.
This was an all-star game, literally. As the Grizzlies put up 142 points, as I've said 100 times on this very show, what happens if they make the threes? Well, the last couple of games we have seen what happens when they make the threes. 19 of 42 from three-point range for 45% from the Grizzlies, and it looks a lot different when you're 19 of 42 rather than 10 or 11 of 42. And they generate so many good looks. And they just had not been able to hit a high percentage of those. But you knew at some point they were going to play one of these games where they're just hitting a high percentage of the open threes that they're generating. And this was the night. Not only were they hitting those, they were also hitting, frankly, everything else they took too.
Yeah,
because they shot 57% from the field. I mean, that is not – when you trash a team and put up 142 in a game, and they've got to be just sick going and looking at their box score going, hold on, we shot 51% from the field, 45% from three, and we lost? Not to mention, they had 29 assists in the game. Like, all of their offensive numbers are great. You have to win a game if you put up the offensive numbers that Chicago did, but they ran into an absolute offensive juggernaut against the Grizzlies because 38 assists is crazy. That is a crazy number. 38 assists, ball popping around, and you have two different guys. It was perfect because not only were you able to get a double-digit victory on the road, with still shorthanded, you did it while Desmond Bane is still, like, we got a glimpse of him and we were like, okay, Dez is back the last home game. And then it was again, like, what is going on? Yeah. Didn't have to notice, though, because you had
Jalen Wells
monster career nights from Jalen Wells and Scottie Pippen Jr. For them to simultaneously have the nights they did was truly incredible. Honestly, I mean, those two combined for 56 points, 16 assists. They were 23 of 30 from the field, and they were 9 of 16 from three.
And both had career highs.
That is crazy.
Both had career highs.
Not only to have career highs, but to do it at that ridiculously efficient rate.
Yeah.
Super cool to see. Wells ended up with 26. Scottie Pippen Jr. ended up with 30. And they put 8 guys into double digits because off the bench, this is exactly what we were talking about with Santi Aldama. Can you be effective playing 23 minutes in a night? And that was really good because he ends up with 10 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. This is exactly kind of what you want out of Aldama. Kennard was able to knock down some shots. Jay Huff came in and did Jay Huff things.
I would say it was probably the best Brandon Clark game I've seen in a while.
And Brandon
It
Clark.
was like vintage BC, right? Where like I one
Yes.
two floaty, nothing
Yep.
crazy. Like I was like, okay, BC. Like he was what, 6 for 6?
Sure. Yep.
6 for 6, yeah. So that like I was like, okay, that's the BC that we that's the one we love.
No, honestly, the only player that couldn't get it going was Dez.
Yeah.
Which is crazy considering when you've been down guys and it's like, hey, we're going to get Desmond Bane back in the lineup, and he just has not gotten back in the flow of things yet. And as we know, this has happened many times, and it's a matter of time till he breaks out and becomes Desmond Bane again. But he has struggled since he has come back from injury. Didn't matter though, because you ended up having monster performances out of several different guys. The other thing is, Roser, this was a game built for you. I know that you were having to be down at the Hustle game, but 2 hours. I mean, It's a 2-hour game where it was just, I mean, it was like watching the All-Star game. They're just flying up and down the court.
Amazing. 32 fouls.
Yeah.
Oh, it moved, bro.
Oh,
the game
yeah.
moved.
32 fouls, 39 free throws. Like,
Hey,
Just action.
shout out Scotty, man, too, bro. Scotty doing that at the crib where his dad played. Like that got to be for a kid, bro.
Amazing.
Having your career high, one of your best performances in your career, where your dad was a legend. Like, bro, that gotta give you some goosebumps, bro.
Dude, a girl tweeted me during the game and said that she was watching the Bulls broadcast and that Stacey King, who does the Bulls broadcast, that Stacey King said he texted Scottie Pippen. Like, evidently they named him player of the game.
On their broadcast.
An opposing player,
That's
yes.
dope. That's dope. That's
Which
dope.
is super cool.
That's dope.
But Stacey King, this is what the girl tweeted me. That Stacey King said he texted Scottie Pippen during the game, and Scottie Pippen said, I'm not watching. Is he doing good?
Come on, Pip.
And he was like,
come on.
tune it in.
Come on,
This
OG.
is amazing.
Come on,
Well, I
OG.
mean, look, it's hard to watch 82 games,
Man,
right? The
you
guy's
be-
got a life.
Nah, bro. He be sending all these. Okay, he did tweet about it. Okay, I was
and
like,
he's at our games.
he is
Yeah.
out our games. He be tweeting a lot of random motivational stuff. I was hoping that he was locked in. If you follow him, bro, he is motivational Scottie Pippen.
Oh, yeah.
You follow him?
Also, big Bitcoin guy.
Yeah, he be locked in, bro. But yeah, he did tweet about it. He tweeted a video of his banner in the Raptors in a video of Scotty. So he paid love on social media.
Well, I mean, and
Even if you didn't
then
watch
Scotty's post-game interview talking about how cool it was with his dad's, number hanging up in the banner and for that, or in the rafters, and for him to have that game at that place was incredibly special to him. I mean, that is objective. That is one of those things where, look, I would say, so I tweeted out that graphic that they had put up that the last guy to have those stats in United Center was Scottie Pippen Sr. And usually, and the NBA is, the NBA fosters this quite a bit amongst its fandom, where there's always going to be people hating, no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can say, wow, Nikola Jokic is having the greatest season I can remember. And there will be 5 people that want to poke a hole in it some way. Like, it doesn't matter. I would say 99.9% of the responses, even the people that wanted to, I got a lot of, typically when I see a post like this where it's like some kind of oddball stat, like, they'll trash it like, oh, like how many different things did you have to try until you found something like that, right? Like, they will poke holes in it by saying this is such a random stat. The last guy to have 25 points and 8+ assists and shoot this high percentage was, and it just so happened to be his dad. And so, how many times did you have to search for that? But 99.9% of the anybody that responded was massively positive.
Yeah, it was love for sure. I'm looking at it right now.
Even the ones that weren't were like, usually I'm here to trash, these kind of weird stats like this, but this is objectively cool, right?
A lot of people use it to dig at Bronny too. They said Bronny could never. There's a lot of Bronny could never.
A lot of Bronnies and a lot of LeBron couldn't get him out of there fast enough in L.A.
Yeah.
LeBron, the GM, is horrible. That kind of stuff. I like that.
Yeah, that's all.
Because Scottie Pippen Jr., of course, could be a Laker.
Big up to Scotty.
Got it. Yeah. Poor Gabe Vincent was catching strays.
He caught a couple. He deserved that shit though. He began cardio in LA.
Yeah.
Also, it's been great last couple of games for the Lakers too, when they've actually played two teams who are real. Yeah, it's been tough for them, you know.
Come on.
I mean,
did you see the?
I watched that.
Please tell me you saw Russell Westbrook's Instagram.
I didn't. I saw most. After the Auburn A&M game. I watched most of the rest of the Nuggets Lakers game though, and it was.
We could tell when you watch again. You text us about it.
Russell Westbrook posted "They Not Like Us" dance.
Oh, to who?
It was after the Laker game.
Oh, that's tough. Oh, I see it right here.
They not like us.
Yeah, I love it. Turn up. Shout out Russ, man. That's funny.
Good win for the Grizzlies. Now, week ahead. 3 home games.
We get these dogs back tonight.
We
get these dogs back tonight.
Both Smart and Morant.
We get these dogs back. They were shoot around. Ja had his jersey on backwards. They said Marcus Smart said he had food poisoning.
He had food poisoning?
Yeah, allegedly. That's what they said. He told the media.
Wow.
He had the craziest food poison ever. I hope whoever restaurant he went to, bro, don't ever go back. But yeah, we get 12 and 36 back tonight.
So is Ja
It's
confirmed?
still questionable, but like you know how this goes.
Yeah.
You know how this goes.
Yep.
So buy y'all tickets, bro.
I tried to get on Friday. I tried to get it out of him, but that wasn't happening.
Yeah. He ran off really fast. He sprinted.
Tough moment for you.
Oh, we bounced back though, cause 12 got me on. He had me on Twitter though. We good. 12 got me, bro. Shout out 12, my dog. See, that's the thing is.
Got a lot of left me hanging.
If he would have left me hanging,
that wasn't fair.
And didn't like come on the backside and be like, "Yo," it would have been spooky. But the fact that my guy had to look out for me on Twitter because he know people are gonna be on my ass.
Yeah,
that's my dog. That's my dog right there, man. Shout out to him.
Number 2, Maui Invitational. So the Memphis Tigers are in action today, and they take their undefeated record to Hawaii to play against UConn. Oh, my gosh. UConn is 6th in the KenPom rankings right now. The projected score, according to Ken Pomeroy, 77-70. So I think the line's bigger than that. Isn't it 8.5?
I think it's 8.5. Yeah.
A little KenPom line value on the Tigers.
Don't they only have one player back from last year? UConn.
Yeah.
That played.
Yeah, UConn, and it's so hard to gauge because
they ain't played nobody.
They have played Sacred Heart, New Hampshire, Lemoyne, and East Texas A&M. I have never heard of that. All right, Devin. $5 if you could tell me what their
bro, they're not a Division I school. They don't count, bro.
The East Texas A&M
Bulldogs.
No, Rosie, you want to take a crack at it?
The East
Texas A&M.
Farmers.
I did this trivia in
No, you didn't.
Sheboygan, Wisconsin this morning.
Sheboygan.
And they got it immediately.
They got it immediately.
Lions.
Lions, bro?
Yeah, the East Texas A&M Lions.
Because that's what everybody knows them. They know them for. I mean, Lemoyne, I see they're the Dolphins.
Well, look, it's hard to gauge because of their opponents. They haven't played anybody. The highest ranked team they have played on the KenPom rankings is Sacred Heart, who is 321.
Ooh.
Yeah, tough. They have destroyed everyone. So their offense is ranked 8th in the country, and their defense is ranked 6th in the country. But again,
they ain't played nobody.
How do we know?
They ain't played nobody. Tonight they run into at 1:30 they run into a buzzsaw, Verno.
Oh!
They run into a buzzsaw in Tiger stripes. Tigers gonna get the dub outright, money line, stamp that.
They have Taurus Reed, Alex Caravan,
Solo Ball.
Amazing
name.
That's a great name.
Amazing name.
Solo Ball is, I mean, that's on a
Mr. ISO himself.
That's an amazing name.
I'm surprised y'all ain't riding for Liam, bro. Liam's like y'all kind of guy.
Who?
Liam.
Oh, Liam McKinley.
Yeah, that's kind of y'all kind of.
McNeely.
He
I'm
like
sorry.
great value Cooper Flag.
Solo
right?
Ball is shooting 57.6% from the field and 47.4 from three.
Oh, wow.
Averaging 13.5 points per game.
Why not us, Vernon?
Hey, are you ready for this? In terms of Ken Palm's Player of the Year standings that he updates as the year goes on, number 1 is Johnny Broom, who is the Auburn senior. 2, Cooper Flag. 3, Hunter Dickinson. 4, Memphis' own Cam Jones from Marquette.
Okay, yeah.
5, JT Toppin from Texas Tech.
Okay.
6, Dawson Garcia, Minnesota. Graham Ike or Ike from Gonzaga is 7. John Tanji from Wisconsin is 8. RJ Lewis from St. John's is 9. But the reason I mention this is number 10, PJ Haggerty.
Let's go.
How about that?
Why not us?
He is listed as the
Let's go.
10th best player.
Bro, I told
In the
y'all,
country
man.
right now.
Man, cold, man. Vernon, why not us, bro?
Why not today?
PJ Haggerty.
UConn hasn't played
PJ
anybody.
Haggerty's showcase game. The world get introduced to PJ Haggerty. He has 26 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, shoots a high clip. Tigers get the win.
It is
Why
a
not?
one-
UConn hasn't played anybody. We don't know how
Yeah,
good
we
they
have
are.
no
Like,
idea.
They could be the 6th best team, or they could be like the 36th best team. You don't know.
They do have the longest win streak in the country. So if you busted that, that would be pretty great.
On national TV?
They have the longest win streak in the country. You want to take how many? You want to guess how many? How many
what,
games has UConn
20.
won? How many games has UConn won in a row? The longest active win streak.
So the NCAA tournament 6 games. The conference tournament is like what, 3 or 4 games?
Okay, Johnny Math. Keep going.
I'll say they've won 20 in a row.
I'll go 23 games in a row.
17.
Oh, okay, that's not that crazy.
17 games in a row.
South
That is-
Carolina- crazy.
South Carolina was
I'm not
43 in a
impressed
row
with
until
that.
yesterday.
It's the nation's longest win streak.
Yeah,
men's,
I'm not impressed with the nation then.
Wow.
The nation doesn't impress you.
It's a nation in decline is what that is.
Speaking of,
I agree. The sad nation.
also, as I was scrolling through and saw that PJ Haggerty is 10th, the other stat that Kempom puts together that is unique to his site is game MVPs. So, how many games were you the best player or the MVP of your team? And there are no Memphis players on that one, nor are there UConn players. The only reason I'm mentioning is because of who number 1 is. And he is a player that plays in the Ivy League for Columbia.
Oh.
And if you thought Solo Ball was a good name, allow me to introduce to you the number 1 player in the country for game MVPs is Geronimo Rubio de la Rosa.
Oh, let's go!
Bro, that's not a real person, bro.
Yes, it is.
Geronimo Rubio de la Rosa.
Wait,
Yes.
who does he play for?
Columbia.
Columbia basketball roster.
6-game MVP.
Let me see what this dude looks like. Oh, my guy got sauce too, bro.
Geronimo Rubio de la Rosa.
De la Rosa.
Yo.
How awesome is that?
Oh, this is a dope name, man. He has a what does he wear on the back of his jersey?
He's from Santiago, Dominican Republic.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him. That's a dope name.
I hope
bro.
his jersey on the back says Rubio de la Rosa.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find a photo. I'm trying to find a photo.
I'm sure Columbia doesn't let you put the name on your jersey. You played for the front.
No, they got photos. They got photos.
Oh, they do? Yeah. Do they have their names on the back of their jerseys? Probably not.
Let me see. Let me double check. Give me a second. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, they do. He has his name on the back. He has. Oh, we can't.
It's probably just De La Rosa.
Oh, let's see. Hold on, wait.
If it's Rubio De La Rosa, that's incredible.
No, it's Rubio De La Rosa.
It does?
Yeah, he has Rubio De La Rosa on the back of his jersey.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I need a Columbia De La Rosa jersey.
Geronimo Rubio De La Rosa. Anyway, all right.
Someone in our chat says that their name is Esteban Julio Montoya. It's kind of cool, too. It's a good name also.
Anyway, Tigers got a huge opportunity today and in Maui while they're there. So hopefully they can catch some good wins. Boy, I'll tell you this. a win against UConn goes forever.
Yeah, it does.
In terms of looking back, because you know this conference is
Unless you lose
big
rough
buns.
stuff.
Unless
big
you
buns.
lose to Rice at home again.
Bro, the team that's projected to win the conference, UAB, right? They lost already, bro. They're
Huh?
they're 3-4 already.
Yeah, I know, but the highest ranked team is Wichita at 78 right now.
Bro, the team that's projected to win your conference lost to Longwood this weekend. No Diddy. They lost to High Point
Yeesh.
without Tubby Smith. And they lost to Vermont. Come on, bro.
High Point has Mike Miller's kid.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
I wonder if he hooped. Let me see if he hooped. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see if he hooped in that game.
Maverick.
Maverick Miller.
Yeah, he's there.
Let me see if Maverick hooped in
He's
that
at High Point.
game. Maverick did not touch the floor.
He didn't?
Nah. They do have a.
They've got a 7-footer I met too.
Why did you meet the whole High Point roster?
I met Maverick and he brought his buddy in town. No, I met the 7-footer. The 7-footer played at Utah State with Justin Bean.
Oh, okay.
Back in
okay.
the day. But anyway, this 7-foot guy, Maverick brought him out to the golf course. And I was like, who is the 7-footer? They're like, he's on the High Point team.
Is his name Julian Bodo?
No,
It's not him.
white guy.
Oh, okay. This is the black. His name
I
Julian
don't know.
Bodo. His name Julian Bodo.
Anyway, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, some kid that played for High Point. Anyways, look, and Memphis, I will say this, though. It's turned out pretty good in terms of the other teams, like the ones that they've got on their non-conference besides whatever they face in Maui. Virginia's obviously taking a downturn after Tony Bennett walked away.
Mm-hmm.
But Clemson is a really good team. You know who else is really good? Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Really good.
Oh, they got Ole Miss too, right?
Yeah, and they play Mississippi State and Ole Miss back-to-back.
Yeah, that's two big games.
So
Ole Miss is gonna be cold.
actually, I take it back, and actually, I guess the highest ranked conference team is North Texas. But that's not a conference game, is it?
Yeah, it is. No Texas in the AAC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So North Texas is actually the highest ranked because they're 73rd right now. But the point is, look, you got to get non-conference wins in order to prove your bona fides, and this would just be absolutely immense if they were able to get one over UConn, because that's one that gets remembered late in the season for sure. If you're able to get that win,
It could be a coming out party, bro. Do y'all think, Memphis?
Well, and the expectations are you're playing house money.
Yeah.
Nobody expects you to beat UConn.
Yeah, nobody expects you to beat them, so it's 9:30 in the morning out there.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
9:30
1:30
time.
here. It's 9:30 a.m. out there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I was unfamiliar with the time change.
Google your friend, bruh. What song is that? Type it in. Google's your friend, bruh. It's a song.
Oh, that's from
Wait,
Watch
who's-
the Throne.
Yeah,
Jay-Z says that.
Jay-Z?
Type it in. Google's your friend, bruh.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Okay, I didn't expect that.
Bar.
I think, or maybe it's the same song where he says, "Damn, Daniel."
Yeah, it is. Drug Dealers Anonymous with
That's what
Pusha
it
T.
is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's a
Yeah,
Pusha
yeah.
T song. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 3, college football impressed and depressed. All right, on the impressed, got to give Arizona State some credit and Kenny Dillingham for
Hell yeah.
going nutso at the refs
Hell yeah.
and calling it effing BS that they were putting 1 second back on the clock.
That's a big time for him, bro. Was his second year there?
Yep. And look,
8-2.
you at some of these you can roll your eyes simply because it's like, oh, well, whoop-de-doo, like Notre Dame trashed Army. They got to be on the impressed. You had all these other teams that like got stressed out. You saw them crumble under the pressure of having to be perfect, having to win every game, and got caught. Meanwhile, Notre Dame played both of the teams that were supposed to be good from our conference and beat them by 1,000.
Stomp their ass out.
That should have
my
been.
Stomp their ass out. Both Army and Navy.
golly.
That should have
They hate the
been
military.
the max bets of all max bets Notre
No,
Dame,
for
because
real.
it's like, dude, we saw them play against Navy, and Army does the exact same thing, and they murdered them.
and they ruined Navy's season. Navy
Yeah.
went into Navy got beat since then.
Yeah,
Watch
that beats-
Tulane
I know.
murder Army
I
in the
know.
conference championship game.
I know, right? Auburn goes on the impressed. And look, it took a drop pass by Texas A&M, but that has been a hell season for Auburn. And for them to get up and then get a win like that is just immense. The Travis Hunter pose, Colorado's going to go on depressed, but the pose goes on impressed.
Let's go.
I saw people saying it should be reserved, Desmond Howard, now it's getting, I like it.
No, do it every time to remind you.
He hit the post.
He stop it till he freeze that mud.
And I'm going to shock you when I tell you this.
Let's go.
I'm one that says, I don't care that they lost.
Let's go.
There's other Ashton Genties. There are. I still think that kid should win the Heisman.
Travis?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
I still think he should win it. I know it's concerning because they took a loss. They're not going to be, right? Like, Boise State's going to be there at the end, and that kid, he had another 180. I mean, it's got to be one of those two.
Yeah.
Everybody else has fallen off. Everybody. You, Jackson Dart, Jalen
Milroe,
Milroe, anybody you want to name, they've all fallen off. So it's really just a two-man deal.
Yeah.
And so, to me, if I'm going to look back, I've seen other Ashton Genties, and I love Ashton Genty. I think he's great.
Bro, 2,000 yards, 27 tutties is crazy.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think there are other Ashton Genties in college football.
He's talking about like in the past
I have seen
years.
them in the past.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Hunter. Never. Come on, bro.
Playing both sides on a high level, bro.
Charles Woodson could have, and he won the Heisman.
But he did it.
Like the 90s,
And he won
like
he did a little
2000s,
bit.
bro.
He won the Heisman.
Right. But he didn't.
But he did a little bit. But no, that's to your
That
point.
Heisman was a robbery, too.
But to your point, he won the Heisman.
That was Keith Jackson's fault. 100% Keith Jackson's fault.
It's crazy.
Peyton Manning not winning the Heisman is ridiculous.
Because I think you can go to it. It's like a season or two later. Champ Bailey literally had better stats than Charles Woodson did when Woodson won the Heisman. Champ Bailey at Georgia did, playing corner. And,
so,
yeah.
Genty, so to your point about Genty, being other Genties, right? So the single season record Barry Sanders has for 2,628 yards, 37 touchdowns in 1988. He's not going to come close to that.
No.
I don't know.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
he's
he's having a hell of a year. But, like, we ain't never seen a Travis Hunter in our lives, bro. He a unicorn.
Not a guy that plays 130
like high
snaps.
level.
Yeah. No, he's the best player in college football.
And the other thing is, that team is not very good.
Which one? Boise?
Colorado.
Yeah.
No,
it's him and Shador.
It's not.
What are we doing?
The team's not very good.
What do you mean?
Did you watch
I
them?
mean, they're all right. They ain't bad.
No, I said they're not very good.
Yeah.
They're a good football
fine.
team.
He and Shador are amazing.
Yes.
And their receivers are
They
amazing.
got good skill position players.
Yeah, they have great skill position players.
Sure.
But, I mean, you can just line it up and run it down there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's the annoying part.
Right. I mean, like the stop the ball, run the ball, stop the run. Like, they can't run the ball for nothing.
Yeah.
But they have an amazing 7-on-7. If we play 7-on-7, you're smoked.
Oh, yeah, that's a dub.
Unfortunately, you have big 80-man rosters in this deal. On the
Devin,
Depress, Indiana, I wanted to speak it into existence, but they got bopped around.
They still may be able to make the playoff.
Hey, they might be able to make the playoff because of everybody else. But look,
they got their that was
Bro, got their
they got
bully, bro.
whooped.
Give me your chain.
They did.
Give me your
Second
shit.
quarter on, and it
Give me
was
your
obvious that
all
this
that
is,
special team stuff was a disaster, though.
It was.
Like, that's the stuff. Because they held up. Defensively, I was like, you know what? They're holding up. Like, you can't.
They did.
You can't give them short fields and fumble snaps on get punts.
They
blocked,
had
and
some
like
penalty
crazy.
stuff go their way early too. That was like kind of questionable.
Number one kept
some questionable
getting PIs.
some questionable penalties on Ohio State that were.
But it was
like,
also one of those is we had the first drive scripted.
That was one of their score. That's one of Indiana's scores. This is the first
And
drive
then
scripted.
and then the first drive ran out.
Yep.
Yes.
Just give me, hey,
Tough.
the quarterback 8 for 18, 68 yards.
No.
Give me that. Give me your.
They couldn't do anything.
Y'all
It's
ain't built for
yeah.
this, man.
They couldn't do
I told y'all
anything.
they didn't get that big
you
bus
could
kick.
see the
was not
talent
built for it.
difference. Yeah, it's.
They weren't built for it, bro.
But like.
They weren't built for Ohio State.
Right.
Man,
like, I've seen some of these other teams that are going to make the college football playoff, and it's like, bro, Indiana can hang with them. Like,
Man, I wanna
why
see them
couldn't
against another-
Indiana beat Ole Miss? Like, I mean,
Florida did.
Florida
Kentucky did. LSU did.
why couldn't they beat Alabama? Like, I mean, like
Vandy did.
Oklahoma did.
Oklahoma
They're terrible.
did. Right. I will say the other ones on Depressed, Bama. Hey, look, I talked about all those different games. I talked about how Ole Miss better watch the hell out for Florida. We talked about Kentucky
A&M.
maybe might be able to be a problem. We talked about Kansas being a problem for Colorado. One of those that we did not talk about significantly was Oklahoma, Alabama. I didn't see that one coming.
We said, like, what's the night games? And we said, Alabama, Oklahoma should be a dub.
Dude,
And Venables does this a couple times a year where it's like,
dude, they just decided in that first half. I was texting you guys as this game was going on. It's like, bro, they are never going to let Milroe run. And so then it was like, oh, okay. And he was a disaster throwing the ball. A disaster. And at one point he had 9 rushes for 0 yards. And I'm like, oh, boy, they are in trouble. Now, I will say, on the touchdown that they scored, they still would have lost the game. But that referee in that game has to be investigated.
Oh, talking about the Ryan Williams joint?
That was insanity.
Yeah, that catch was one-on-one.
Because there's no talking, and there's no talking your way out of this. He doesn't throw the flag as they're lined up. He doesn't throw it after they've snapped it. He throws it before anybody touches the ball. So, like, there's no excuse for it. And the other thing is, it wasn't illegal anyway. So not only did he get the call wrong, he did it in maybe the most shady way ever. And then it happened to be one of the catches of the year.
Amazing. I saw it. I was like, hold on, bro.
Yeah. But that couldn't save him anyway. They would have had 10 instead of 3. But those picks by Milroe were just, I mean, astonishing.
Yeah, he looked like a middle schooler out there.
He caved.
Yeah, he was.
And Dart caved.
Ooh. To
for
the
Ole
point where your
Miss.
boy had to go
Yeah.
spend time at his coach's house.
Buddy. Like, so he throws the first pick, right? And then they show him over at the sideline, and he is a wreck. I mean, he's a wreck. Then he throws another one, and he's over on the sideline, and I mean, he's a wreck. An absolute wreck. You can see it.
Yeah.
He's like, weight of the world on my shoulders, and I just blew it. And then they have the review, and the guy dropped it.
He did
Now you got to go play.
it again.
And he threw another. I mean,
did
the
it
throws
again.
were so bad. That kid was in. Like, look, forget him staying at Lane Kiffin's house. Somebody needed to get that kid unrattled.
yeah.
Talk to him. Because if you saw him over on the sideline, he was
like,
he's like
he was
grabbing
like-
his head, and I
he
mean,
was
it looks like he's crying. And
I
it's
was
like, oh my God.
Like, damn, bro, calm down.
He's just losing his mind. And it's like, bro, there is
Crashed out on television.
He
Yes.
did crash out on TV, bro.
Yes.
He was crashing out for sure.
3
bro.
picks in a minute. And like, we've watched him play. That was 100% all in the head.
Yeah.
And that was 100% the pressure of the moment.
Yeah.
The
It
swamp,
was.
the crowd on top
Yes.
of you.
And it was,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm blowing this. Dude, we've all seen it before.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm blowing this.
Yeah.
And somebody's got to settle you down. And somebody's got to say, hey, man, look, you've been here. We've done this. But I mean, I'd never seen a kid react like that almost. Like he was like shaking and like moving up and down. I mean, look, tough year for you to be John Reb in training.
Yeah, bro.
According to your
No,
girlfriend.
it was a great college football day for me.
Why?
Well, was she not depressed
Alabama
about it?
lost. Ole Miss lost. Johnny Vol is back, and I'm sitting pretty right now. Johnny Vol is sitting pretty.
Hold
on.
We are back.
Oh, no.
We are taking care of business against Vandy this weekend. We're gonna get them up out of
Not
here.
gonna play, bro.
Nico's not concussed.
I'm throwing a
I don't
flag
think
on you for
anymore.
that.
So
I'm throwing a flag on you for that, bro.
gonna be good to go.
You gotta pick a side.
Gonna
bro.
be different when we meet Georgia on a neutral.
You gotta pick a side. Bro.
Gonna be different when we meet Georgia on a neutral.
It's not John Vol in training.
Yeah.
It's John Reb in training.
Not Rebel training. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Rebel in training. I saw the Instagram.
Well, I peed in the house. So training's not going well.
Lift your leg up.
I lift my leg in the house. Training's not going
Yeah,
well.
Johnny Ball.
Huh?
Go,
That
Johnny
freaky-ass rep in
Ball
training,
is
bro.
back.
Stop peeing on stuff.
I could see him sitting on the couch and saying, Jackson Dart, more like Jackson off target.
You definitely said that to her. You said that to her this weekend.
It's Jackson Fart. It's Jackson Fart. Come
What
on.
happened to John Hogg, bro?
Yeah.
John Hogg? What, dude? That hog is he got killed and eaten.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh, wow. John Fall's back, he says.
Oh,
And by the way, I was trying to remind my Tennessee fans that were so happy about Bama losing. I'm like, that's your good win.
yeah, that's fair. That's true.
Like, how'd that work?
Yeah, that is their good win.
That's your good win.
Yeah, because NC
It's
State's
the team
terrible.
that- it's the team that
Oklahoma's terrible.
Oklahoma just trashed them. That's your win.
That's your one win.
The Florida win's looking a little better.
A little better.
Florida should have beaten.
I know.
Florida should be awesome. Like they should be,
but they
and-
ain't. Hey, give a shout out to SMU too, bro. They handling business.
Yep.
They play. Also, Air Force won a game without having a passing yard. That's impressive. Shout out to y'all.
On
That is-
on the deep. Oh God.
No, were you going to say Colorado deep press?
Yes.
Okay.
Speak on it.
No, Dev. I'm gonna.
Rosa, go ahead.
No, we have
Why don't you go
targeting in
first?
college football
Why don't you go first?
for like the helmet to helmet, lowering your head or whatever. What that Kansas player almost did to Shador in the first half, that should be targeting also. That dude launched
should get a
himself like a
lifetime
Right at his
ban.
shins.
Dude, that dude launched
That was
himself
crazy.
like a missile right at his legs.
Lifetime ban.
Like
If-
that is.
if Shador was planted
that
in
should
the
be
ground,
targeting also.
He could have blew his ACL.
Yes,
was
that
a-
looked like
Scary.
yes.
That
That
was
could have been really.
I couldn't
really
believe he
bad.
wasn't hurt at all.
And there was no flag
Like
thrown
flipped
on
him.
No flag.
I'm
Yeah.
like that also has to be targeted. If you launch yourself like
Yes.
that at someone's legs, like
Thank you, Rosa. I appreciate
that was
you.
scary.
I'm more.
Dude,
I'm more pissed off that nobody didn't try to beat his ass afterwards. Like
The
nobody.
Jayhawk thing was crazy though, because that's 3 ranked wins in a row,
Yeah.
and they were a losing team.
Yeah.
You know what
They've
I'm talking
been
about?
right there
I
all
know.
year. All year
Everybody
they've been
keeps
right
saying
there.
that they're like the best 3-6 team ever and all this stuff.
Because
and
their
then-
losses are all by
and then
like
they-
4 points.
And now they've turned up.
Yeah.
They ruined. My
They
Buff
they
season.
ruined that.
They ruined my Buff season, man.
Yeah, it's
And
what,
they ruined it being having an entertaining Big 12 team.
Yeah, what
in
is it?
there.
Arizona State, Iowa State.
Yeah. I mean, cool for
Yeah.
Kenny Dillingham.
Yeah, good for
That's-
him.
That's the end of that.
Who was like begging for money on the podium? Shout out to him. Good people. He part of the Memphis coaching.
He
tree,
was
but
begging
He's
for
like
money.
begging for bread. He was like, "We
Our
get
players deserve to get
he was like,
paid
I want to pay
more."
these players more, but like we're doing it out the mud right now. Can we get y'all to give some money?" I'm like, "Damn, bro, say you broke."
He's like, that means a couple players like, Coach, I'm leaving if it doesn't.
Yeah, if I don't get no money, I'm out
For
of here.
sure. For sure, that's what that means because he's got a good team. And he wants to be able to keep said good team. The other one is Depressed. I'm putting Boise on there. Obviously, a great game from Genty, but again, another one of these teams like we talked about a couple weeks ago where Oregon, and I watched them, and they need 10 points to beat Wisconsin in the fourth quarter. A Wisconsin team, which, by the way, got destroyed by Nebraska this
Yeah,
week.
they
so,
did.
I mean, like, all of these teams just keep doing something to get me not to believe in them. And so it's like, hey, Boise's going to be ranked, and Boise might have a chance at, knocking somebody off. Bro, they won 17-13 against a 2-win Wyoming team. Like,
Without Josh Allen.
God.
So,
That's tough.
Golly,
That's
man.
tough.
Number 4, top 25. So here's what we got now. Indiana fell to 10 after 5 spots after losing to Ohio State. The Buckeyes stayed at number 2 behind Oregon. And then the 11-0 Ducks were off week 13. They're the only undefeated team at the top level of college football after Notre Dame's win over Army. So Oregon's the only one we got left. Notre Dame moved up to 5 behind Penn State, or Texas and Penn State. Georgia clinched a spot in the SEC title game with the chaos in the SEC on Saturday. Georgia is now ahead of Tennessee, Miami, SMU, and Indiana. And they will play the winner of Texas and Texas A&M for the SEC crown. A&M's got to win that.
So Georgia, I would think. Yeah, A&M has to win it. If Texas, I'm going to say Texas beats. Let's just say if it's Texas and Georgia. If Texas beat Georgia,
Because of everybody losing, I think a 3-loss team has a chance.
Georgia would get in because they also still have a win over Texas.
I
too.
think
Georgia's a 3-loss would get in.
I think a 3-loss SEC is going to get in.
Oh, I think so too.
Now because of everybody losing behind them. Alabama dropped to 13.
There's going to be a 4th SEC team that gets in. Tennessee, Texas, and Georgia are going to be in, and there's going to be a 4th SEC team. And it's going to be Alabama or Ole Miss, and the way the rankings are, it suggests it's going to be Alabama.
Right now, Alabama's two spots ahead of Ole Miss. I mean, Ole Miss's losses are Florida, LSU, and Kentucky. That's what makes it so depressing. Shit. They got the win over Georgia.
Yeah, Bama's losses, Vandy, Oklahoma, and who else?
Yeah.
Vandy, Oklahoma.
Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah.
So Tennessee loss isn't bad. The Vandy loss isn't terrible.
Yeah.
No, the Oklahoma loss is disgusting.
Yeah, that was because you got your dominator.
You got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Arizona State's the top 12 Big 12 team. They're 14. They beat BYU, so they're in the Big 12 title game if they beat Arizona. Iowa State is number 17 after beating Utah. BYU's 19, Colorado 23. So they punish Colorado. They punish Colorado. They're way down there.
Damn it.
I mean, yeah, one of these 3-loss teams is going to get in there because if you look right now, it's like after Boise, it's like Clemson, Bama, Arizona State, Ole Miss, South Carolina, Iowa State. I mean, yeah. So many teams have taken 2 losses that a 3-loss SEC is going to be able to get in there now.
That's crazy.
It's just a matter of which one. Number 5, NFL impressed and depressed. All right. On the impressed,
your game is insane.
I mean, it's 3-3 at halftime, and it ended 34-26.
Bro.
Dude.
You going to send that dude a postcard, bro?
Who?
Buddy that missed the extra point.
No, I'm sending it to Kevontae Turpin.
Why?
Who spin moved on the entire team and went 99 yards untouched.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. When it mattered most, Kevontae Turpin housed one.
I'm surprised you celebrating this win. You should want to lose.
Why?
Don't y'all want a good draft pick?
What?
Y'all don't want a good draft
We're
pick?
not out of this.
Your game was
Everybody stinks.
Your game
after the top 6.
It was 17-9 with 3 minutes left.
That's right.
And it ended 34-26.
Because they scored a touchdown on onside too.
I know. It was like, I saw it. But
yeah.
There were 41 points scored.
Oh, you wanted us to lose so bad, but
No,
it just
send a
couldn't
postcard.
happen.
Send a postcard to that goofy-ass kicker.
When did Jaden Daniels and Cliff Kingsbury, they turned into pumpkins.
No, he
they
threw a
did.
dot to Teddy. Don't do that.
To Terry.
whatever the hell
It was
his name
against prevent defense, which was
I mean, that's
horrendous.
even
It's
more
almost
impressive.
prevented you
God,
from,
he was
it almost
wide open.
prevented you from winning.
He
Yeah.
outran everybody.
Right, but that doesn't. You don't get the quarterback credit for that.
Come on,
he threw
man.
it to a wide open guy 10 yards away.
Y'all supposed to be able to
The
stop
rest of that game, garbage, big trash. Look at Kevontae Turpin. Please watch Kevontae Turpin. Hey, where's your team? Oh, bye for now.
Oh, yeah. That's, the spin move is crazy.
Cheers.
The spin move is crazy.
Cheers.
That was tough.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know how to handle it. Me and William were sitting there watching it, and we were like, this is the most Cowboy thing ever after Terry McLaurin scored. And then he misses the extra point, and it was like, what just happened? Mm-hmm. Did we just win?
Yes.
Unbelievable. I hadn't experienced it in so long.
You forgot what it felt
So
like.
obviously, the dominant Dallas Cowboys are back. By the way, can I speak on this real quick? There's this guy in this game, as Jaden Daniels is vomiting all over himself, making all kinds of pass breakups, and is great in the game. So they've had this rookie playing, Cowboys have, because Deron Bland has been out.
Yeah.
Bland was back, and then Diggs was out yesterday. So then there's this guy who plays corner for the Cowboys, and he's making all kinds of plays. And I've never heard of him in my life. I'm like, who is this person? And they said his name is, this is the craziest story, Josh Butler, they say his name is, okay? And the announcer says he played his last college football game 5 years ago. And I'm like, what? And then I go and look him up, and it's like he played in the USFL and he played in some other like thing, and he was on the practice squad. And then if you like scroll down, it says Josh Butler is known for his 3.2 million followers on TikTok. And I'm like, what is going on? Did we just find a corner from TikTok? I'm like,
Were you that desperate?
is this guy?
And he's actually good?
Dude,
Bro,
he's awesome.
His bio is athlete, artist, and animals.
I didn't understand.
He has a.
I said, William, who is this guy? He's like, I've never heard of him.
Bro, this dude does Fashion Nova hauls on TikTok. Y'all just signed him in an NFL game.
He's good. He was like shutting down the receivers.
This man doing Fashion Nova hauls on TikTok, and y'all got him playing starting corner.
They said he hadn't played in college in 5 years.
Yeah,
he played at like Michigan State.
Played at Michigan State in 2018.
I'm like, what has he been doing for 5 years? Evidently TikTok.
No, and he lives in Dallas, so they probably called him like, bro, look.
He's on the practice squad. Evidently
you live here.
he was really good in the preseason. Like he was on the practice squad, then really good in the preseason. And then I guess they just got sick and tired of everything else. And so they let the guy play. And I'm like, who is this guy?
Y'all got a Fashion
And you
Nova
go and
model.
look it up, and he's got 3 points. I'm like, how does he have 3 million followers on TikTok?
Bro, it's
Like Jared McCain playing corner for us.
yeah, I'll tell you, he's a Fashion Nova model, bro. Y'all signed a freaky Fashion Nova model to play football.
He's
for y'all.
good.
We're gonna find out next week.
I mean, look, Jaden Daniels couldn't complete a pass on him.
Respectfully. He got photos on here with Kirk Cousins. Like, he didn't even play in these games. He has a cow form, if you want to know about that.
Amazing.
Yeah, shout
All
out
right,
to you, bro.
other ones. Saquon Barkley with his career night last night. I hate the Eagles, but my God. You know what I was thinking about last night as he was doing that? And then you see him and you see Derrick Henry going so crazy for the Ravens. And then we're seeing other running backs around the league that are having some, like, really big impacts. I have wondered if, we went too far on the not caring about running backs. Obviously, I live this every week with the Cowboys. But beyond that, there's part of me that wonders if how everything goes like in cycles. And so you say, like, all right, we need, and everybody's looking for guys that can rush the quarterback, right? Get to the quarterback, and guys that can guard in space. Because passing just became the rule of the day in the NFL.
Yeah.
And so there's part of me that wonders if there is this greater advantage than it used to be of having an amazing running back, because now these teams are built to rush the passer and guard the pass.
Yeah.
And so now, if you have one, it's like, because you see this and you see them trucking guys, and it's like, there's not a bunch of Rod Woodson's and Steve Atwater's back there anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you've got to be able to be a burner. And then I also feel like the guys up front, in many cases, are smaller, especially when you get out to the edge. These are like real athletes. I mean, I know it because obviously, like, you look at Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is not like run stuffer,
No.
right? He's speed rusher.
So part of the thing has been with him, it's like you run the ball, you run right at Micah.
Right.
'Cause,
Run at him, yeah.
And I just wonder in this day and age, because this should not be prime Saquon and prime Henry, and yet look at him and look at the advantage that they create for their team.
I think the other thing with both of them, though, dude, they are playing behind elite offensive
For
line.
sure.
A couple of
Yeah.
those Saquon runs last night. Go look at, dude. He wasn't touched.
Right.
Like the hole's just boom and he's gone.
He also hurdles backwards over people.
Yes, he
does
does. They
hurdle
put that in
backwards
Madden
over
like two
people.
days after he did that.
Did they really?
They put it in Madden. People
Yeah.
are freaking out. They're like, bro, y'all can fix this, but y'all can't fix the little bugs. You can do the backwards Saquon hurdle on Madden now.
Wow. Other ones that I want to mention on the impressed, the Lions. I mean,
Yeah, the coldest team.
they've
in
got to
the-
be they are
They
destroying.
are the Super Bowl. They're the favorite, I think.
They're
to-
also destroying Vegas.
Yeah.
Everybody every week is trying to pick against them, and they just cover and win every week.
Every week.
And then the Dolphins, who have gotten going since Tua came back,
Dolphins.
now they're 5-6, and they're putting up big numbers. Chiefs. I'm actually going to give the impress to the Panthers. Shout out to Brian Edwards. He called this. Panthers hung with it, but then inevitably we were texting each other. It's like, bro, you can't give Mahomes 2 minutes.
Yeah, you give him 2 minutes, and it's like he didn't even.
Also on the
They
impress,
used all of it, but they didn't need all of it.
Bo Nix goes on the impressed as well. on the Depressed.
Oh, yeah. Let us know. Roser, come on. Speak on it.
Yeah.
Speak on it.
I mean,
BTA, game of the week.
Yeah.
BTA, game of the week.
Oh, you thought that is the game of the week. Just wait till this coming week. When on Sunday Night Football, Josh Allen totally murders us in Buffalo.
Oh, another BTA game of the week.
Oh, my
but no,
God,
speak on
dude.
it, bro.
You realize on Thanksgiving the Cowboys are going to be 5-7.
That's fine.
Okay.
Y'all aren't good either, though.
Just checking.
Speak
Just checking.
Speak on your team, bro. 11 carries, 31 yards.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, we weren't going to win with Brandon Allen as our starting quarterback.
Why not? We won with Cooper Rush.
This is true. We played a better team.
I can't deny this.
Yeah, we have to. The Commanders. You see the record. You watch them. That's a fraudulent team. We
Jay-Z was dead.
absolutely need to get better at the lines of scrimmage. Our offensive line is terrible, and the defensive line. Bosa makes the defensive line average. Like he makes them average, and when he's not there,
Can we cut the
it's-
crap? Is your season over?
Yeah,
It's over.
we have the
it's
hard. We
over?
got the hardest schedule left in the league.
Your season is over?
Yeah, we're.
It's done.
Yeah, I think Bosa might be
In
done.
week 12, it's over, Roser?
Are you telling me? Because now it's November 25th. It's exactly 1 month from Christmas. That you do not want anything 49ers related for Christmas.
No, that's not true. I love the Niners.
You still want something.
But I'm coping
You
with
want
the fact
something that would be a
it's-
constant reminder of how they have let you down in a unbelievable way, just as your Rebels have?
I'll always take Niners stuff. It's a tough season. It's okay. We've had a lot of success over the years, but we got to
Not really.
And
We
your
gotta rebuild
Hogs.
some
Not
stuff.
really.
Your Hogs let
I mean,
you
your
down.
last Super Bowl was before the Cowboys.
We got to rebuild
That's
some
nasty.
stuff. We got to rebuild some stuff.
Like everything.
Rebuild some stuff.
Yeah, we
This
gotta-
is the
lines
win-
of scrimmage, man.
Brock Purdy, he's proven to be a fraudulent.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy didn't play.
He didn't play.
yesterday.
I don't know, but he's still. Like, y'all are still
Brock
5-6,
Purdy
though.
has not been fraudulent.
He hasn't been fraudulent.
Purdy's been fine.
That's not
Your
fair.
whole team is fraudulent, bro.
That's not fair.
Our offensive line. I mean, it
But
sucks.
look,
Like,
just to know the window is completely closed.
Damn.
this year, yes.
No, I mean forever.
What I am sad
Forever,
about.
this was the chance.
No.
And it's all over.
Last year was the chance.
I mean, the good thing is you got a $100 million Brandon Ayuk coming back off injury next year.
Well, we're about to pay Brock Purdy freaking $300 million. So
that'll work out great.
Yeah, I know. And it's a great thing we gave Christian McCaffrey that extension in the offseason too.
So, Rosa, you saying you want to tank out the season and get a good player in the draft?
I mean, they're not going to do that.
Okay.
They're not going to do that.
Let's go to the rest of Depressed.
Okay.
Can we have a CJ Stroud dialogue? What happened?
Let's have a CJ Stroud
My guy is
dialogue.
Struggling, bro.
Okay.
It's the rookie thing, though, bro. I mean, the second
Is
year,
it?
the second year thing.
Really? Because he played Will Levis.
Well, I'm just saying, he gonna have to get
But-
readjust it, bro.
No. He played Will Levis.
That's true, but he's been struggling the last couple weeks. It's not just Will Levis. He's gonna have to get readjusted.
Too many podcast appearances for Mr. Stroud.
Too many dances.
Too many.
He's squabbling too much.
He's thrown.
Looks like somebody read their own press clippings.
Yeah, he gotta get back right.
He
man.
only threw 5 picks last year. He's thrown 9 this year.
He ain't thrown a lot of touchdowns either. I think he broke like 12, 13 touchdowns.
He's thrown 14 this year.
Yeah, that's in 12 weeks. That's not good.
Yeah.
He got to figure it out. He'll be all right.
He was the next big thing.
He's still gonna be the next big thing.
Or
He's still gonna be there, bro.
and hear me out. Nico Collins is better than everybody else thinks. Go look at him without Nico Collins.
think Nico's carrying
Look
the
at the
team.
numbers without Nico.
Oh, we're doing a little Deshaun Watson take out Will Fuller.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that to him, bro. We ain't doing that to CJ, bro.
You think that CJ Stroud is a Nico Collins creation?
Nah,
that he
nah.
can't do it with just Tank Dell?
Because Stephon Diggs blew his ACL out, right?
Huh?
He blew his leg out. Stephon
Yeah,
Diggs.
Stephon Diggs did.
No, bro, hey, give him some time. He gonna be all right.
Did you see?
I believe in
speaking
CJ.
of ACLs, did you see Grant Williams?
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah, that was
And
tough.
then he tried to. I'm like, stop running.
Yeah, bro.
Why are you running? I've never seen anybody try to run on a torn ACL.
Yeah, bro. Sit your big
Wild.
goofy ass down somewhere.
The Giants Not only did they say not only is it not Daniel Jones' fault, now you've made Malik Neighbors mad.
Oh, he was pissed.
Oh, buddy.
He said, I didn't get targets until we're down 30.
Ass Dayball.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
He said, I didn't get targets until we were down 30. Free Malik Neighbors, bro. Free him. I know he's a rookie. Free him.
Tough for the Giants.
Free
tough
him,
for
bro.
the Giants.
Y'all play on Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you better watch out then.
Come on, Tommy DeVito.
Yeah, they're going to be throwing jet sweeps.
go.
It's going to be jet sweeps for him.
I couldn't be less concerned. It's going to be a great
When
Thanksgiving.
we look up and Malik Neighbors got
It's going to be a great Thanksgiving.
13 catches for 215 yards.
It's going to be a great
He's
Thanksgiving.
going to throw it to himself.
No. I mean, come on. Deron Bland and Trevon Diggs will probably have 2 pick sixes of them trying to throw.
No, your guy, TikToker.
TikTok. Fashion Nova.
Josh
Fashion
Butler.
Nova.
Fashion Nova model, bro.
Josh Butler.
Call him the Fashion Nova model,
The
bro.
Fashion Nova. Also, the Bears. I mean, geez Louise. Talk about putting your fans through hell.
Oh, so I
This
disparaged
2
him.
weeks in a row.
And I disparaged him last week. He'll go on Impress for me. Fair is
Caleb?
fair. Sam Darnold was awesome yesterday.
Oh,
he was
okay.
awesome. He was.
Okay.
He was awesome yesterday.
Okay, Rosa.
Caleb made some plays, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
He took one of the worst sacks in NFL history yesterday. But
Yeah.
340 not bad for us.
But he makes some throws that are like, holy crap.
Sam Darnold?
Caleb.
Oh, Caleb, yes.
Sam Darnold. No.
No, he does not make he doesn't make holy crap throws.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, it's very much just, dude, just don't screw it up.
Rosa, don't you wish you had him as your backup right now so you didn't have to play Brandon Allen?
Dude, I don't know why they didn't play Josh Dobbs. You know why? Because Josh Dobbs has at least started NFL games in the last year.
Oh, my bad. For
Do you
bringing
wish
that
you
up
still
again.
had Trey Lance?
Yeah, sure. Trey
Yeah.
Area.
I wish you did too.
He's so buns he can't touch a 50 yards.
Yeah.
And he wears number 19.
He's just frustrated.
He's-
It's like, why did we give up a pick for this guy if he can't even get on the field?
I believe-
And the funniest was when we put him in in the red zone. And Williams like, wow, so we're running the ball. And then they ran like an option with Trey Lance and he lost 3 yards. It's like, did anybody think they were going to let him throw?
no.
They won't even let him throw.
If William on the couch knows he's
I
about to
know.
run, you would think they'll watch it.
That's exactly what I said. I said, if you knew the play call, do you think that they did? By the way, their coach was our defensive coordinator. He for
Yeah.
sure knows the Trey Lance package.
Oh.
He knows the 3 plays that they could feasibly run for
Option
Trey
right,
Lance.
option left,
Yeah,
option middle.
he was our defensive coordinator.
Oh, man.
Crazy.
That's tough.
Take an L, Dan Quinn.
That's tough.
What were you gonna say?
And Jay-Z was in
No.
the building. Jay-Z was in the building, too.
He was.
So was Wale.
So he's at every game.
Wale Falon.
That's not rare. He goes to Maryland Terrapins games.
He does?
Yeah, he went to
He's
school there.
all about the DMV.
Go to break.
to
We'll be
break.
back in the last 5. Chris Vernon Show.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
When it's all on the line, you turn to the strong, the stable, the unwavering. To those with a history of raising their performance, to meet the moment. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st. And you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Southland Casino Hotel is helping you navigate to Santa. Win your share of up to $340,000 in free play or a 2024 Lincoln Navigator. Here Comes Santa kicks off November 24th. Get 1 free entry and earn additional entries for weekly Saturday drawings. Don't forget the grand finale drawing on Saturday, December 21st to win up to $5,000 in free play or a 2024 Lincoln Navigator. Win big during Here Comes Santa, only at Southland Casino Hotel.
Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quoting, call 800-522-4700. Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Yellow laces, really bright yellow primary color. You got black on the trim and on the edges.
I gotta get 'em.
And you got some red there as well. Look at that right there, Mike. Look at that right there.
Man, look at that G. Look at that G, boy. That G is moving strong right there, too, man.
Get all of your HBCU sports and culture news by tuning in to HBCU Huddle with CJ Hurt and Mike Wallace. New episodes drop every Thursday on grindcitymedia.com, YouTube, and Spotify.
Looking for unique gifts and the spirit of Memphis? The Memphis Grizzlies are hosting Grizz Shop Local in the grand lobby of FedEx Forum. On November 30th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., discover a curated collection of Memphis and Mid-South small businesses all in one place. From handmade art to delicious treats, you can find something special for the holidays while supporting the heart of our community. Come join us on November 30th and support Memphis by shopping local.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
D'Anthony Melton took my boys, my little guys, to the ice cream stand. He was like, I'm going to get ice cream. You want to go with? So he took my little guys to the ice cream stand. So, guess who their favorite player is now? John Morant. But outside of that, D'Anthony Melton's pretty high up on the list. How about this? We got youth small D'Anthony Melton jerseys at our house right now. Love D'Anthony Melton. That was a fun night.
It was a fun night, man.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Goldberg announces he's going to have a retirement match in 2025, and he said this on College Game Day.
We know you're trying to ride the coattails because the 2025 is supposed to be the year of John Cena. Goldberg, I have a message for you, my guy. We don't care about your retirement match. Your retirement match was 3 years ago. Go somewhere, go away.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. Let's knock out these last 5 from 10 things. Number 6, what'd you watch? So, I'm not sure that I watched anything.
I got one thing.
I will say this. My wife, daughter, wife's best friend, daughter's best friend, moms, grandmas, they all went a huge outing on Saturday afternoon. They all went over to go see Wicked.
Wiggy.
And they said it was amazing.
Really?
All of them said it was amazing. It's got crazy reviews on.
Some people have been talking
Rotten
about some
Tomato.
song that was on there.
Defying Gravity?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Twitter streets.
I've seen it on Broadway.
I got to listen to it.
Wicked's great.
Okay.
Wiggy.
Wicked's great.
Wiggy.
But anyway, yeah, they say the movie is amazing. Everybody, every single person, they all said it was amazing.
Okay.
All right. That's the review, at least, that I got at my house.
They loved it. I
So
asked one of our buddies who saw Gladiator 2 yesterday. Said 7 out of 10.
7?
Said worth seeing.
All right, what do you got?
I watched on Netflix yesterday. It's quick. It's like an hour long. Pretty easy. Buy Now, The Shopping Conspiracy. Basically what happens to a lot of the stuff that you buy that then you replace or get rid of. Some of it is basically like a giant middle finger to Amazon and Apple. Pretty much how they just like screw over us, the consumer.
How?
Basically, iPhones, AirPods. So, like, when your iPhone, something happens to your iPhone, you're like, oh, man, I got to get a new iPhone. Or what? It's like, you don't actually need a new iPhone. This stuff can be fixed. But how they make these phones, how they make AirPods now, they make them, like the cases or whatever, you can't open them up. They are glued so tight, so you can't even open them up to be able to even fix what might be the problem or take it to somebody who fixes it. So you got to throw it out. You just got to get something new. Basically, like how AirPods, basically like 18 to 24 months is the lifespan of AirPods. And then you got to get new AirPods.
Huh.
But they're saying,
so they're tricking us, right?
But they're saying it's your AirPod charging case goes out after like 18 to 24 months. The charging case goes out. They're saying all the charging case needs is a new battery. You have to be able to open up the top of it and replace the battery in it, except they have it glued in such a way that you can't get it open to get it out and get the battery replaced.
So they want you to sign up for that Apple Care.
So you got to go sign up and get, So
that you can replace your
And
stuff.
Amazon, it's just talking about all the wasting that they do.
The what?
Waste.
The wasting?
Waste. Carbon emissions. You get into the
Oh,
global stuff.
God.
I know.
You were deep in the
I
weeds,
know.
bro.
Oh, God.
That's what the whole thing's about. The Apple stuff.
Thanks a lot, Greta Thunberg.
Yeah, right. The Amazon stuff. Yeah, no, it's basically more also about like Jeff Bezos is a huge piece of crap. Like, terrible to work for. Like, yeah.
Okay. All right. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, Rosie, that does not sound like something I want to watch.
No, it was not nearly as good as I thought it was going to be. It sounded way more interesting than it was.
How much time do you waste on this?
It's like an hour. It's like an hour long. It's not long
I'll
at all.
tell you this. I am fascinated.
It was. I will tell you what.
AirPods are glued together strongly.
I will tell you what. Not the worst thing I watched yesterday.
That's boring, dude.
Yeah, Rosie, that's like a 0 out of 10.
Still,
bro.
That's boring.
Still, enjoyed it way more than the 49ers-Packers game.
Did you change?
Yeah, I had to change, bro. We had to make sure we put it on today.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we had to let you know, bro. We here, bro. I want to let you know that I'm gonna stand on my shit.
Oh my God. That's pathetic.
No, it's not.
Rock chalk Jayhawk.
Nah, bro. You see it. Skull Buzz. But I didn't watch anything other than sports this weekend, but I did listen to something.
Oh!
And y'all probably gonna shit on it, but I don't give a damn what y'all think. My boy Jermaine Cole.
Oh,
He dropped
God.
6. It's part 3. I think
Nobody cares.
No, it's a audio series about how his journey came, like his journey started, of how he created different mixtapes that shaped my teenage and college.
J. Cole dropped a what?
Like
What is it called?
It's like an audio series. It's called Inevitable. It's him and Ibrahim. They talk about like how the come up mixtape came to be, the warm up came to be, in Friday Night Lights. If you didn't know, because I know y'all aren't J. Cole fans, 2 of the mixtapes that shaped my middle school, high school, college life came out on streaming. The warm up and the come up. Friday Night Lights may be coming out on Friday, so I'm trying to get myself prepared. But he's like explaining everything from like living in North Carolina to moving to New York and what happened. And it's, for me as a J. Cole fan, bro.
Is it?
And someone who like loves these
Is the
mixtapes.
series as boring as the
my
music?
God.
I sent y'all that tweet this weekend. It's one
What's
of my,
what's more boring?
Whatever,
a podcast about J. Cole? Or
It's J. Cole's. It's not a podcast. It's like an audio book, bro.
an audio book?
One of my
What, did you
favorite-
subscribe to Audible?
I had to spend like $10 to get the
you?
full series. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's
I can't listen to it for free?
It's 10 episodes, but it's like explaining like different parts of his life and what kind of like went into the mixtape preparation for different mixtapes. Because these mixtapes are some of the greatest mixtapes ever, regardless of what y'all think.
I didn't say that they
come
weren't.
up in the warm up.
I don't
stamp.
dislike J. Cole.
Friday Night Lights is
I don't
stamped.
hate J. Cole.
We just
at
like
all.
messing with you.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's all good.
as one of my-
I've come to this grips that it means his music means so much to me because it's like
that's cool.
These parts of my life is what I go gravitate towards.
That's what music is.
Exactly. So when y'all be hating, I'll be listening.
That's
do
cool.
this.
It's because J. Cole fans are insufferable. That's why. The same reason you don't like the Cowboys. It's not like you
J.
don't.
Cole fans are not the same as
They're
Cowboy
the worst.
fans. No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
J. Cole fans.
J. Cole fans are terrible.
Not that bad.
He could say, I thought I wanted a lot of money, but then I realized it didn't make me happy. And they'd be like, "Oh, did you hear what J. Cole said?
Deep bar.
He wanted a lot of money, but it didn't make him happy."
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about.
It's like one of my favorite hip hop accounts.
It's not deep, but they try to make it deep.
You listen to the come up, you're like, bro, he's just saying stuff. But people that was in middle school, high school, listen to the come up, like, damn, bro, that's motivation.
It's for middle school kids.
No, it's not.
I like Limp Bizkit
we got 15.
when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
This man.
I sent y'all that tweet this weekend. One of my favorite hip hop accounts that Curtis Bashar. He makes me laugh. He's funny. Can someone please tell J. Cole to stop dropping those PS2 mixtapes? We don't want to hear you rapping about being a good person and eating breakfast with homeless people in the morning because you're so humble.
Hey.
Just ride your bike and go somewhere.
Hey, it sucks to be. It sucks to rap about being a good person, bro.
We're just messing around.
It's all
dude.
good.
J. Cole's got great music.
J. Cole stands.
His biggest mistake was trying to act like he's one of the greatest of all time because you're not in that category. You're not there. You're not that.
Respectfully. Shout out Cole, man. But yeah,
but
the
you're
audio
great.
book,
You're an MC. You're
Inevitable
great MC.
is one of the is a good listening experience for me. I enjoyed it personally as a J. Cole fan. Get off my ass. Both y'all.
Real hip hop.
The only thing I care about is Josh Butler's TikTok.
Exactly. Fashion over man.
Yes. Number 7. Hustle Report. All right, so we did not get to mention them because it's but they played 2 games over the weekend. Roser called both of them.
I was at one of them.
Oh,
and I almost
which
fell asleep at the joint Friday.
Oh man. Wow.
Yeah, Fridays
Roser,
was tough,
that's
man.
a tough review.
No. Well, he wasn't listening to me.
Oh, he was listening to the J. Cole audio book.
He had the J. Cole audio book in
This man got jokes. This man get his jokes on. Get your J. Cole jokes on. Get your jokes on.
Go ahead.
Lights, please. Lights, please.
All right. One of the greatest records ever. Keep going.
Great song. Friday night, they lost to the Osceola Magic. The Memphis Hustle attempted 29 more field goals than the Magic.
That's a lot of bricks.
And lost by 4.
Bricks.
Shot 36.5% from the field.
Hella bricks.
Saturday night, that Friday night was a minor setback for a major comeback. Big win, easy win on Saturday night over the Texas Legends, who are now 0-5. They are terrible.
I heard the Legends are buns, though. Right?
Dude, they're terrible.
Not very legendary.
They're not. They're not. Legendarily bad.
Who's on their team?
Kessler Edwards.
I know him.
Kessler Edwards.
Brandon Williams. He played at Arizona.
Let me look at the roster.
And their other two-way is Juzion Gortman.
Oh, Jazion Gortman.
Jazion Gortman.
Overtime elite.
That's a Mavericks.
That's the bouncy kid. He killed us in the.
He busted us up in the preseason.
Yeah. He kind of sucks.
He's from Overtime Elite.
Yeah. I shouldn't say sucks.
He does not suck.
No, he takes a lot of bad shots.
So he's the new Hardy. He's the new Hardy.
Yeah, dude, he just shoots it. It's like, I'm like, man, he is taking a lot. And I look at him, he's like 5 for 17 or whatever.
He's definitely new Hardy.
Yeah, we killed him. We put like 8 guys in double figures. The guy I'm most impressed with that I like for the Hustle, Race Thompson. Played at Indiana.
Who?
Race Thompson.
Race?
Yeah.
His name's Race?
Yeah. R-A-C-E. Race Thompson. He played at Indiana. He missed all of last year. He broke his leg real bad last year. And he missed the whole year. He signed a little bit in the spring with the Knicks, but then I guess got released there. He came to us through a local tryout. And somehow I went up to Brandon, our PR guy, on Saturday, and I was like, Dude, is it just every time I feel like we play well when he is in the game, and then sure enough, I go look up his numbers, and like our offense is like a 105 with him on the court, our defense is like a 94. He's like a plus 10 in net. He's like a plus 10 in the advanced stats of net rating. He's like a plus 2.2 overall. He's our best plus minus guy.
He's
Thompson. He is shooting.
When he makes a shot, do you yell race relations?
Let's not do that.
Not trying to get fired.
Let's not do that.
I have already done. I've already done.
Let's not do that.
I have tried to do.
Is he black or white?
He's mixed, so let's not do that. That would be a terrible idea. That would probably be the worst possible on the boxes to check. That's almost worse than calling him the M-word. So let's not do that.
Yeah.
Good job, Roger.
Not going to do that. I have used
the Amazing Race.
The Amazing Race. I could use that.
Let's try that.
When there's been a big play, I have done. I've used the squabble up. The woke up looking for the broccoli.
Oh no!
No. Yeah, but that song hasn't gotten as popular enough, so people don't really know what I'm doing yet.
Yeah, they're not gonna tweet it out, Rose. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. None of my stuff is gonna go right, so it doesn't. You know what? Maybe I could say race relations.
No. Don't say race relations. No, do not say it, and don't say the M word.
I'm not gonna say that. Good God. Come on, give me some credit here.
It's got to be clear.
Devin's just reminding you not to say the N-word.
The M-word. No, the M-word. The M-word.
I appreciate
the M-word. The M-word, too. Don't say the M-word.
M?
Yes, I'm not saying it.
What's the M-word?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Say, yeah. Don't say it. Just don't say it. Please don't.
Anyways, but 8 guys in double figures, got a big dub. Back at it on Tuesday against Oklahoma City.
Okay.
So we've already lost 2.
You see Chandler Parsons got raised this time, right? I think you spoke it into existence, Roser.
He what?
He got signed. Chandler Lawson.
Chandler Lawson. Yeah. Came in, hit a 3. First G League shot.
Chandler Lawson got signed.
I think we spoke it into existence. I think the host of people listen to the show is like, we can't just have this dude just hanging around the team.
Yeah.
Just sign him.
Just sign him.
Otherwise, he's just going to sit next to the bench every game.
He's just going to make things weird. just go ahead and sign him.
Fine.
And he made a 3.
He did?
Yeah, hit a 3. His first shot.
Chandler,
first G League shot. Hit a 3.
Shout out to Chandler Lawson.
Yeah.
Who Devin called Chandler Parsons 4 times.
Yeah, he did.
Number 8, AP Top 25. We talked about it in football. Basketball, the reason this matters is because Kansas is number 1, but number 2 in the country. So I said that UConn was like 6 or 7 in KenPom. They're 2 in the AP Top 25. So if Memphis gets a win today, they will do it over the number 2 team in the country.
Oh, wow.
UConn is 2, Gonzaga 3, Auburn 4, Iowa State 5, Houston 6, Tennessee 7, John Vol.
Yeah, I know.
8, 8 is Kentucky, 9 is Bama, 10 is Marquette. There you go. 11's Duke, if you were wondering. But obviously, this would vault Memphis into the top 25 if they were able to get a win over the number 2 team in the country.
I mean, the Vols were off to a fantastic start. A big 22-point win over Virginia. Followed that up a 15-point win over Baylor in the championship game in the Bahamas. Johnny Vol, college football playoff, basketball, off to a great start. Good luck this season, Coach Barnes.
Also, this is of interest because in this new top 25, if things hold, 23 is Ole Miss and 25 is Mississippi State, both of which are on the Memphis schedule.
Who is Mississippi State's coach?
Both are on the on the Memphis schedule. So you got a chance here in order to get some pretty good wins. Mississippi State is Chris Jans. He's the guy. Jans is the guy that was at New Mexico State.
Yeah.
He had great teams at New Mexico
State.
State.
He made 3 NCAA tournaments.
He had one year where 30-5.
Yeah, one of the years he would have, but it was COVID, so they didn't have a tournament. He would have made it that year.
You mentioned the AP Top 25. On the women's side, one of our good friends, Niall Ivy, got a big win this week over USC. Juju Watkins and them, beat them by double digits. Now she's up to number 3 in the nation.
Wow. And I saw that South Carolina lost.
43-game winning streak is over with.
43?
43 games in a row. They lost. They got their ass kicked yesterday by UCLA.
So I guess that UCLA USC thing is going to be a war then,
Yes.
right? Because Juju Watkins plays for USC, and evidently UCLA's great.
They got some good. And they're number 1 in the nation now.
Oh, they are.
Number 1 in the nation. So number 1 UCLA, number 2 UConn, number 3 Notre Dame, and South Carolina dropped to number 4.
Where's Louisville?
Louisville is number 24, and they'll be here in 2 weeks.
I wonder how McKinley's done so far.
I'll find it real quick.
Zebo's daughter.
Let me find it.
I've been meaning. I meant to check. I meant to keep up.
Let me see
with how she was doing. This is her first year.
They got Arenas' kid too, by the way.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Azalea Arenas is on the team.
Got anything for McKinley Randolph yet?
She has played in 6 games. She started all 6 games. She is averaging 5 points a game, 2 rebounds. She got to get the percentage up, 45% from the field.
5 and 2 so far?
Yeah, as a freshman, you got to, she'll be all right. But yeah,
No.
Azalea Arenas is also on the team, so.
Wow, Zebo's daughter and Arenas' daughter?
On the same squad.
Number 9, reasons to hate and Skydog of the game. All right, let's do Skydog of the game first. We got to pick a Skydog. Tonight, the Grizzlies are playing against the Portland Trailblazers in a home tilt. That game is at 7 o'clock tonight. And the Grizzlies looks like they're double-digit favored in tonight's game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I've already got you. You want me to? I go Skydog. You want me to go?
Double-digit favored in tonight's game. Skydog of the game. Oh wait,
we all got.
Is Zach Edey, is Zach Edey back too?
Let me look this up. Grizzlies PR.
Or is he? Because
let me unblock them for a second.
I'm looking right here and it says day to day.
No, he's out. He's out on the injury report.
Okay.
But I will say this: if you look at this injury report today, bro, there's only 3 left. There's 3 left. I haven't seen 3 on the injury report in a long
Gigi,
time.
and Vince. Yeah. Playmaker Jake tonight. After the tweet,
God.
Devin
have you picked him
us-
every game?
Yeah, you picked him all the last 2 games.
This is only the second one. Look, we all lost the last one, but coming on the heels of that tweet that Devin sent us earlier, the highest assist percentage in the NBA on drives. Oh, gosh. Playmaker Jake LaRavia, number 1 in the NBA, 18.6%.
Respectfully. Shout out Playmaker Jake.
Scottie Pippen Jr. is 4th. John Morant is 11th.
I'm going to go for my Skydog tonight.
Skydog, of course, the beer by our friends at Wiseacre, which is right around the corner from FedEx Forum. And also, they took Skydog, their premium 99-calorie lager, and they took it to Denver, Colorado, to the biggest of all beer festivals, and they won the gold medal. All other beers pale in comparison to Skydog.
You screwed that up.
It was reported to me that every other brewery was crying and saying, we need a new recipe. We cannot compete with Skydog. And sure enough, I've seen Skydog in Kroger Fresh Market. It's around.
Yeah.
So you can go get it. And we did the taste test here. It's truly delicious.
It took a long time to get it in stores because all of the other beers were so jealous.
That's right.
They were trying to keep it down.
That's right.
Behind the scenes.
Keep the man down. They try to keep the man down.
But then the Skydog lifted its leg.
Yeah. It took a piss on the competition. Shout out to the Skydog.
So tonight's Skydog, of course, Roser picks the same guy he picks every game.
It's just the second game in a row.
I'm going to go.
It's easy there.
I'm going to go with the real JW Marriott, Jalen Wells. Another big game for JW with Ja Dez and Jaren on the court. A lot of open shots for the JW. He's my Skydog of the game. Give me JW Marriott, Jalen Wells. Sleep Nation, stand up.
He's going to pick John Morant.
Yeah, you can't pick Ja, bro.
I'm not.
Who's going to pick Jaren?
No, I'm not. I told you. Picking the Skydog of the game.
No, it's an art.
He's an art.
There's a science to it.
And I've been compared many times to Rembrandt.
Or Bill Nye.
And you will say, you just pick all the best players. But look, you got to pick it right. You got to know when the breakout's going to happen. And tonight, is the Desmond Bain breakout.
No, you can't pick
This
him.
is the Desmond Bain breakout. My Skydog of the game is Desmond Bain.
He gets paid $200 million. You can't pick him.
$200 million contract. He's the Skydog of the game.
Chat, please let him
No.
know. Please let Vernon know.
He was 4 for 14.
He cannot pick
He hasn't
Desmond
made
Bain.
a shot in a month.
He gets paid $230 million.
I don't pay him. Then earn it. And tonight I say he does.
This man.
My Skydog.
We picked 2 role players. He picks the freaking
Okay,
star.
fine. No Desmond Bain.
There you
Delete
go. Take
it.
Des off.
They've bullied me out of Bain.
You can't pick Bain,
It's
bro.
Luke Kennard.
There you go.
There you go. I
you
like
go.
that.
It's Luke Kennard.
There you go.
Luke Kennard.
There you go.
It's Luke Kennard.
There you go.
He's probably going to hit 6 threes at minimum.
I like that.
At minimum.
I could see that's a
At
good lead.
minimum. Last time we played against Portland, we beat them 134 to 89.
I feel like Santi may be a good pick tonight too.
And they beat the Timberwolves twice since we beat their ass. Is DeAndre Ayton playing tonight?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope he does. I hope he plays 35 minutes.
Donovan Clingan had 19 rebounds and no points over the weekend.
Dang.
What up, Rodman?
All right. He's like
Dennis
Scott
Rodman
Foster,
stuff
bro.
right there.
All right, we doing reasons to hate?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, pull it up. I've got the roster here. Denny Avdia.
Well, you know, a little sneaky signing by the Portland Trailblazers.
Oh, you mean you went from one crappy team to another?
Denny Avdia. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about you.
Who cares? But have a completely obsolete career.
Yeah.
Nah, for real though.
You know who deserves to be on a good team?
No, he doesn't.
No, he does not.
Why does he deserve
Why,
to be on a
why
good
does he
team?
deserve it? Why does
he
Dende
does-
deserve it?
No, he doesn't. He looked like he looked like a guy on like the not love interest on the cover of like a romance novel.
The one that the girl hates?
The other guy.
The other guy.
Yeah.
He's the one girl leaves, gets left for.
You're the one that gets left for the long-haired guy.
Yeah.
Next one, DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
That's your guy, Verno.
He had his excuse last year. It was like, the reason I sucked is because I didn't have a bed.
How do you not have a bed?
Literally the worst
You
excuse
big.
I've ever heard in my life.
23 going on 48 looking mom.
Yeah, he's old as hell, man.
Yeah, he for sure lied.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
other guy from the Bahamas is Brody Hield, and he lied about his age. We know you're 48.
It's all right, bro. We understand.
Next one, Delano Banton.
Oh, no. The thin chin patch is crazy. That's on like pubic hairs, bro. He got the pubes on his chin.
Oh, no.
The freaky pubes on his chin.
He looks like a character from the Lego movie.
He does. His hair looks fake.
He's a Lego.
That boy got the weave in.
He actually looks like the Pusha T Lego. In Piece by Piece.
A light-skinned version.
The Pharrell documentary.
Pharrell documentary.
Yes. Tumani Kamara. Tumani Kamara has never signed an autograph.
Whoa, that's the
ever.
same dude.
Wait, that's Gerald Green.
That's Josh Hart.
No, it's Gerald Green.
Yeah, it's like them two had a baby. Josh Hart and Joe Green had a baby. And
No,
they-
that's for sure Gerald Green, who is now telling people, my name is Tumani Kamara. Okay, Gerald.
You get the same haircut and everything. The braids.
Okay, Gerald.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, we don't believe you, G.
Next one, Donovan Clingan. Kling Kong.
You Gunther looking mother. Intercontinental champion looking ass dude.
Is your win streak still intact,
Yeah,
Gunter?
bro. The IC champ.
It's impossible. Yeah, I honestly thought it was impossible for someone to look exactly like Gunter.
Who's not from this
But you
country.
pulled it off.
He's not from this country.
How did you pull off looking exactly like Gunter?
It's not many humans that look like Gunther.
No, nobody.
No one. It's impossible to look like Gunter.
Exactly.
You did it.
Yeah, good job.
Next one, Jeremy Grant.
Oh,
you were on a good team 10 years ago and
Miss-
said, nope, that's not fun.
Mr. Empty Stat himself.
Yeah.
Oh, your forehead is
My.
man.
Boy, I got a forehead.
You say
That thing goes back.
you see they put plays on it?
No, for real. Definitely watching.
They said they watch game film on
Definitely
it.
watching film on the forehead for sure.
They use a projection screen
For sure. Forehead go crazy.
Not game film on his forehead. Next one, Scoot Henderson.
Scoot!
Zoot Henderson.
Zoot, yeah. Fried Henderson himself.
We believed in you, Scoot. We were all behind you.
Yeah, bro.
And now,
all you got is that weak-ass Puma contract.
Yeah, got the Puma contract, and it's like, showed up to media day. I liked the food my rookie year. Okay, bro. Just go smoke weed. It's fine.
He is at
honestly, just go smoke weed.
We got one in the back.
Hey, Scoot is at Central right now eating like a sausage and cheese
What
plate.
we found out was that was literally the worst place on earth that you could get drafted. Do you live on top of the dispensary?
Yes. His condo's on the top floor.
Yeah, there's just no way his career is not totally ruined by going to a place where you can walk into the gas station and buy a blunt. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible. Zoot Henderson. Bryce McGowan's. Who?
Bruh. He look like Taylor Horton Tucker. His hairline's crazy, too. Oh, boy. He got a head on him.
Real taper.
Yeah.
Taper champ.
Taper crazy.
Taper champ.
Hairline. He got to sue his barber. His shit is pushed back, boy. Crazy. So what's his name?
His name is Bryce McGowan.
Oh, okay. Shout out Bryce. Did he play for the Hornets?
Or the young guy that Angela Bassett cheats with on a Lifetime movie.
On the Tyler Perry movie, actually. Tyler Perry movie. For sure.
Next one. Justin.
Bro, all these dudes look
Minaya?
exactly the same, bro.
Justin Minaya?
Oh, I know who he is. He's been in the G League.
Well, he should go back. He should. Nice curls. Idiot.
Oh, he is. He's on a two-way.
Huh?
He's on a two-way contract, yeah. He played with Mexico City a couple years ago. That's how I know.
Oh, okay.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, he call him Risotto Head.
Yeah.
That man's head looks like risotto.
What's wrong with this man, bro?
There's a bunch of risotto.
These dudes all look alike, bro.
It's like a mini perm.
No, for real. The freaking
Mini perm.
Oh, I know,
Big
yeah.
perm.
Very mini. Very mini perm.
I hate him.
I don't like your face.
Taze Moore. Who? Taze?
Oh, whoa.
That is not a name.
Nah, Taze. Taze,
you look like you just
Taze.
got the call to hoop.
Yeah. He definitely hoops at Mount Moriah in his free time, for sure. Shout out Taze, man.
Taze Moore?
I was like Taz or
There's a
something.
Taze?
It says Taze Moore.
Yeah, but is it pronounced
Taze?
He played for Houston. They had some rough dudes there.
Bro.
Because they had our boy Deaky and him.
Yeah, oh yeah, those are the guys Kelvin Sampson won, bro.
I tell you what Kelvin Sampson doesn't tell him to do.
He's from Memphis.
Taze Moore is?
Maybe we shouldn't slander him.
He
bro.
played at South Haven.
Maybe we shouldn't slander him, bro. He might pull up on us.
Yeah, so he's on a two-way deal.
Well, here's what we've learned.
It's Taze. It's Taze.
Taze Moore?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. The one thing Kelvin Sampson doesn't teach these kids how to do is shave.
Yeah.
'Cause they all got the worst facial hair
Yeah,
ever.
no, they don't care about that.
Nah,
they're
they
just
don't
there to ball. They wake up and they play defense.
Yeah, I ain't checking
his
Taze.
middle name, Raekwon.
Oh, he
he's
should go by that.
Yeah.
He should be
Raekwon Moore is cooler.
Yeah.
And he looked like a Raekwon, for sure.
All right, next one. Chris Murray. I mean,
Is this the younger brother?
That is.
Bro, he looks exactly like what's the name, bro?
I think we just did. I feel like we've done the same guy
That's what
5 times.
That's what I said. They all look alike.
Why are they-
It's the. Never mind.
Or Brandon Roy looking ass.
Careful.
Never mind.
You said this is fake Brandon Roy? This guy
This
plays
is fake
no,
Brandon Roy.
No,
That's right. He looks just like Brandon Roy.
Hey, this guy, he played Brandon Roy in the Clipper show.
Oh man. Bro, he is a wow.
Next one, Doo-Wop Reef.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Whoa.
Oh Lord.
Doo-Wop.
Humpty Dumpty fell on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
He looks like Montrez without the braid,
Without the dread,
right?
without the dreads,
yeah.
he's like bald Montrez.
I was gonna
Bald
say-
Montrez.
Dev,
Is he-
I
is he-
believe you would say security.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
security,
he
yeah.
is. Oh yeah, his.
Hey, you know what, dude? This guy, you just Doo-Wop. You need to go fight Omos. Doo-Wop versus Omaha.
I like that. In a cage at WrestleMania.
Why not?
WrestleMania, let's
Basketball
go.
not working for you, dog.
Doo-Wop is a cool name anyway.
We can get you a WWE
You
ID
don't even
contract.
have to change your name to be a wrestler, Doo-Wop.
Nah, Doo-Wop is a great name.
6'9", 245.
Doo-Wop. Breathe. All right, next one. Ryan Rupert.
I'm pretty sure he looks the same.
Bro, he looks exactly. Bro, he looks
What's
like
the eyebrows, man?
Looks
You
like
got-
one of the Martin twins, but like not a Martin twin. He look like
He's the Martin they don't claim.
He's the one they don't claim.
Why do your eyebrows look like Falcon's claws or
like
something,
like a
man? He got like sharp claws on the
rat looking like a muskrat, like a hamster or some shit. Like a hamster, bro. One of them like running animals.
Somebody say cheese.
Yeah.
They said, say cheese, Ryan, at media day. And he said, where?
He's like, yeah, bro. Like
Next, Shaden Sharp.
What do you got?
Oh, who cares?
That's
That's
Simons.
Anthony Simons.
Yeah, yeah,
But he
yeah.
also looks like the rest of them.
Oh,
the
Shaden Sharp. Yeah, there he is.
He's also fried all the time, too.
Yeah.
Like Damian Lillard with more hair.
Yeah, he's fried, man.
I mean,
You look like every other player on the team except you have more hair. than
exactly. You were more hair
Like-
blazer and more facial, more chin hair.
Yeah.
and nothing you do matters.
Empty
Hey, you know
set.
who's really coming along? Shaden Sharp. Who cares?
Who cares?
Next one, Anthony Simon. Speaking of who
Empty
cares?
stat himself.
Oh my God, he looks like somebody that tells on you in Everybody Hates Chris.
He is definitely D'Angelo Russell's little brother. He definitely telling on you for sure. He is definitely snitching.
Yeah, you rat.
Don't mess around and don't do nothing around him. Bro.
Next one, Matisse Thybulle. Oh God. Oh yeah, the guy.
Lord. Boy, why does he look like he's aged like 10 years, bro?
Well, you look like a teacher.
He look like a politician.
Yeah.
Or the love interest in a Tyler Perry movie.
Yes.
Rick Fox, freaky looking dude. My bad, bro.
He looks for real like the model on a hair product.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
You're a hair product, Miles Matisse.
Yeah, bro. Not no more basketball player. He's a hair model.
Everybody's like, oh, Thybulle, what a defender, lockdown defender. And then they realize you can't make a layup.
It's tough, bro. Old Spice.
Next one, Jabari Walker.
Wait,
Who? I don't know who.
you're going to put up a
Jabari-
photo, they're going to look just like, okay, it looks different. Okay, it looks different. He looked like,
Oh my
what's
gosh,
his name?
who?
Not King Vaughn. What's the dude?
He looks like Dirk.
Yeah, look, Dirk.
He looks like a little Dirk.
Little Dirk, yeah.
Let them Broadway girls
Look
alone.
like little Dirk, bro, with a fatter head.
Like he got, it's little Dirk
Fat
if he got
Dirk.
stung by a bee.
Yeah, he's Fat Dirk. He ain't little Dirk, he Fat Dirk. Shout out Fat Dirk, man.
All right, last one. Robert Williams III.
Ooh, Tom Lord.
Whoa,
That's the biggest damn headband ever, man. Look at that thing.
Massive.
Hey, he's the only one that wears a size 15 New Era.
Yeah.
Hey, he wears those big hats for real.
That's his real hat. That's his
Those giant
He
hats.
has to.
That's his
He
real
wears
hat.
those giant hats for real.
He's got a neck tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's
That's
a heart
crazy.
too, bro. He'll
Yeah.
beat your ass. Bro.
Yeah, he will.
It's like a beating heart.
Yeah, I'm not messing with him.
Yeah, okay, we're done with Robert
Yeah,
Williams. We just realized we're done with Robert Williams.
He'll chase you
Right.
for real.
Let's go do it for Reason State, the Portland Trailblazers.
I got one thing before
Yeah.
we get out of here. We gonna
Tigers versus UConn. It just started.
It's happening right now. I got it on my
8.
8-8?
Yeah, 8-8.
Let's
I got
go.
it on my phone. One thing we got to do before we get out of here, though. We're going to bless another fan today.
Okay.
Shout out to our homie, Tito.
Okay.
First person who's never been to a Grizzly game. I want you to tweet me right now, and we got some tickets for you for tonight's game.
All right. If you've never been to a Grizzly game, tweet to give me your handle.
At Devin_Walker2. Tweet me, and we're going to bless you with some tickets for tonight's game. It could be a John Morant return. Could be a big game. So hit me up. We're going to bless you, bro. This is what we do around here, bro.
Hey.
We're going to bless you.
Hit Devin up on Twitter, and we'll get you a pair of tickets for tonight's game. Make sure you've never been to a game.
Yeah, don't be
Honor that.
one. Don't be a weirdo.
All right. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rosa across the glass. Thanks to Jacob back in the studio. We'll be back tomorrow. Till then, we go.